Yes, welcome back, everybody. You are still tuned into the Now Morning Show. And of course, if you are just joining us, have a wonderful morning. And we're going to continue making your morning a little bright. And that song there was Appreciation. Now, Raucus, we are going to be discussing, well, you actually are going to be discussing the President's Award.
That's right. This morning, joining us via Zoom to discuss the President's Award 2020 is Rocio Medina Bolivar, the country representative, and Dr. Jason Wilkes, who's the public management sector specialist at the Inter-American Development Bank. Good morning. Hi, good morning. Rocio Medina Bolivar.
Hi, good morning, Raucus. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning, good morning.
With your viewers.
So, Dr. Wilkes, can you tell us a little bit about the history of this award?
Sure, certainly. You could imagine that this award is going into its third iteration. The President's Award began, of course, under the auspice of Her Excellency, the President, following weeks. And it was really an initiative driven by the fact that, 21st century government is right now required to be very much customer oriented, to be the type of organizations that develop coalitions and builds relationships with civil society, private sector, and development partners to make sure that it's delivering services effectively. And in order to do that, there has to be, in so many ways, a new kind of thinking, a new kind of approach, a reimagining of how government delivers its services, to the point where, as Prime Minister Mia Mottley puts it, there is a real sense of cultural confidence about the values that we exude in serving our public. And I think the Service Excellence Awards really tries to embody that cultural confidence. It really tries to say to Trinidad and Tobago that your civil service provides not only good products, but also innovative products that can really attend to the needs of diverse members of the society. So over the last 3 years, you've seen where certainly it started out just looking at service excellence, but it's increasingly now looking at also innovation and also people's choice to really reflect the need to be very multifaceted in understanding the different values that come towards good service delivery by government.
Nice. Rocio, can you tell me about the role of the Inter-American Development Bank in this process?
Sure. The Inter-American Bank, as Jason was saying, we launched this initiative of the President's Award in order to find excellence in the public sector in all the areas. So the role of the IDB is to facilitate the process, and we will have two categories that for the awards this year is the service excellence and innovation. And actually, we are going to incorporate a new category that actually started since last year in the award. This is our third edition. That is the People Choice Awards. Because the process is, we are going to have the applications during the month of October, which is the deadline. So we're looking for the initiatives. And now for all this, if everyone knows any initiative, good initiative, just please send it and I will give the details where to apply. And it's only the deadline is October 30th. But also it will be a STEAM panel chaired by Her Excellency Paula Mills, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. We have the honor to still have her patronage, and actually this award started in 2018 and become an annual award under her patronage. So, but in addition to have this, the selection of the finalists and the winners by the STEAM panel, we will have the options of the people to pick their selections based on the finalists that will be disseminated on the media, and they will have the chance to vote. And this is very important. Under the Service Excellence Awards, we're looking for the customer experience, either virtual now in times of COVID, or in terms of physical accommodations, how the commitment of the staff morale has been doing, and particularly now is very important. How the customer retrofitting and the feedback is incorporated, and innovation, of course, that is the other category, which is how the agile flexibility mind is incorporated leadership as well.
Nice. All right, Dr. Jason Wilkes, can you tell me she just told us about the criteria, but how has the pandemic actually affected the process of putting together this whole package?
Raucus is a great question. I should first point out that the initiatives that we're looking for can date back as early as January 2019.
Right.
So even predating the COVID pandemic, we're also encouraging any initiatives of the last almost 2 years to really be put forward and nominated. But what I think COVID-19 has really done is it's really accelerated in some ways the need for public sector reform and transformation and innovation. And how conversely, or I would say also on the other hand, it's also showcased very clearly that, you know, the way that we were doing business as governments has to now evolve. It has to now meet new demands, new expectations. In the case of Trinidad and Tobago, for example, we've done surveys to understand that the main uses or the main government transactions were based around civil registration, identity, vehicle registration. About 50% of all government transactions were just based on those 3 areas.
Okay.
And you can imagine that in the context of COVID-19, where you have certain segments of the society who are vulnerable, who need additional resources, additional grants and support from government, those civil registration and identity services are going to become even more important. So it's really looking at what the demands are of the public and making sure that the government is now reimagining or reorienting itself to meet those demands in light of what the COVID pandemic has brought.
Yeah. And before we wrap up, guys, Rocio, can you tell me about the prizes for the President's Award?
Well, the President's Award is a platform for recognition. I mean, we're looking for a positive transformation platform that will create this catalytic demonstration effect for others. So the winners will be, we are going to broadcast and disseminate in the media, in newspapers and press release, not only from the Inter-American Development Bank, but also through the Office of the President as well. And it will be an award ceremony that it will be disseminated on the media, on TV, in December. And after the dissemination and recognition, that I think is very important. I mean, there's so many good things that pass unknown. And we think this platform of the President's Awards will put, you know, like a veteran, so the citizens can acknowledge the good work that is happening in the public sector. And also after the awards, we will continue disseminated in different interviews and media and radio and TV with the finalists and the winners, because we think this is important for getting more. And I can tell you that, I mean, when we started this in 2018, I mean, we have been doubling the numbers of applications, and we hope that now we can even double it. And now in the award that you asked about the question, how is this affecting? Now we are going to showcase this virtually, and they will have even a more impact, because we will be more people, more audience that actually will be able to appreciate it than before.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time this morning, Rocio Medina Bolivar, Country Representative, and Dr. Jason Wilkes, Public Management Sector Specialist at the Inter-American Development Bank. Thank you guys so much for joining us and sharing this information, and we look forward to the President's Award. And guys, you can feel free to nominate people, I guess, if you so desire. Thank you guys so much for this morning.
Thank you as well. Have a great day.
All right, you too.